everyone, it's Mimi, and I am back with a new doll review. Especially new because this is one of the new Wild Hearts Crew dolls by Mattel for ages 6 and up. This is Cory Cruize. I was finally able to find them, or find her. I also found Charlie Lake, and I actually got to see Kenna, Roswell, and Jacy Masters. Yeah, Jacy Masters. So I got to see everybody but Rallee. She seems to be the hardest one to find. So, but anyways, I found her. It was not at my closest Walmart. Please forgive the, what do you call it, the tripod. I haven't gotten it greased and oiled yet. It's the, okay. I'm trying to make sure this isn't, maybe it's the box that's not level. Anyways, if things are a little slanted, I do apologize. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. Let's see, maybe that's a little bit better. Alright, moving on anyways. So yeah, they've had 4 of the 5 girls. It's a Walmart that's close by, but it's not a regular one. A regular one, I don't plan on seeing these anytime other than maybe right before Christmas. So anywho, so I did see these 4. The elusive, hard to find Rallee Radmore, although I have been keeping an eye on Instagram. Somebody did actually finally find her. So I'm gonna keep my squeaky. I'm gonna keep my eyes out. But I did see Cory and Charlie, which I have one of each of those, and I did see Kenna and Jacy. I decided to wait and not get those. While I talk, hold this up so you guys can read. I just decided not to. I mean, they're really pretty, although Kenna's eyes, her face looks a little bit odd to me. Like when I first saw her, she looked really pretty. Like she looked really pretty here, but in person, and maybe it was just that batch of dolls, their eyes were a little bit more smaller, and to be honest, it kind of gave her a buggy look because like the rest of her face, it's almost like the eyes were too small for the face, for the head, which is not a bad thing, but it just, I don't know, compared to the rest of the girls, it just looked a little off. But moving on to the plus side, as I do have Cory. I'm sure most of you by now who've seen any of the first people who were able to get this have all read through this, so I'm just going to hold this up long enough so you guys can hopefully see it and pause, because that's a lot of reading and I'd rather get into the doll. It's really cool artwork. I want to definitely be careful with the box. Some of this I could be able to reuse. She does have her little booklet. It's down in the bottom of the box. I want to say the one that they had the most of was probably Kenna and Jacy at my store. The one that had the least amount of was Cory. But that's just my store, and already I'm a little concerned. There's like loose curls of hair here. I don't know if that was just for the way the box got cut or the way she got shoved in there, or if I'm hoping nobody messed with it. It looks like she has everything that she should have. I don't know what is up with so many of these I've seen where it's not a solid piece. I don't know if any of you have watched the Doll Circle. She did some of the first reviews, at least that I heard of, and a lot of her little booklets had the same hole in them. So it does give some little information about Cory. So she's good at music and needs practice not getting lost in her music and forgetting everything else around her. Let's see, music, I started playing piano before I could walk, and I maestro on the mixer. And then over here, there's a little bit more writing. If I'm not practicing an instrument, I'm thinking about composing music or mixing music, or who I want to play my music for first. See, I think music is like a magnet for the soul. And it goes on to say some more. I'm going to just hold this here enough to pause so you guys can pause and read her name. And then, so there's the elusive Rallee, who she has a pinky pact with, which I think that's really cool that all the girls have a pinky pact. I can't remember who does double duty. For some reason, I want to say Charlie? But I can't remember. I'm going to get rid of the glare, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And then on the back, is a little poster, which is cool, and it gives all the girls' names. and I guess what they kind of like want to be or what they do at the moment. So Cory is the musician, and now I'm going to pause to finish getting her out of the box now that I've talked so long. But I'll be right back. Alright guys, here she is. And I had a surprise the fact that she can actually stand on her own if you work the shoes just right, because of the way her shoes are shaped. It's a little tricky, but on a flat surface, she's standing on her own, which is nice considering she does not come with a stand. And thankfully, I think her hair is okay. I haven't had any little more fallouts, so I'm hoping those little pieces, it's just when they were putting her in the box. Oh, because I love this hair. Oh, flat box hair. Going to do some fluffing. Do a little bit of fluffing with all these curls, which are very reminiscent of, oh goodness, I cannot remember her name, but she was the swamp monster, like the alligator type monster for Monster High. And she had the green skin. If you remember the name, comment below. Because at this moment, I cannot think of her name. But that's who Cory's hair reminds me of. But shades, it's kind of like a magenta. And I'm seeing, in this particular doll, I'm seeing just a very tiny little bit of a more purple color. More actual, like, whoop, dropping her down. Purple. Now, some of them I saw did have more purple in it. But this one, it's mostly this like magenta color. So she does have her hair up in two of the little plastic bands. So there's one there, and then her headphones, and then there's another one right here, and these really cool cornrows. Now one person, with my froggy, I can't remember the rest of her name. Any of you who watch doll reviews probably know who I'm talking about. She even actually went in and took out the color from in between the cornrows or braids. I don't know if these are called. No, these are cornrows. They're cornrows, and it looked pretty good. I'm probably not going to try attempting to do that because my luck, I would ruin the doll. I'm not that practiced or skilled yet. Getting there. Oh, she's so beautiful. They are definitely reminiscent of Monster High, but like a little more humanized version. So, anyways, before I keep on blabbing on, so I think she has eyeshadow. Yeah, she has, underneath all this mascara, there's the slightest bit of eyeshadow. It's kind of, it's in the pink and purple family. It's like a dusty mauve. Hopefully you guys can see that. I think you can see the difference, but I'm not sure what to call that color at this moment. And she has these golden colored eyes. I don't know if they're supposed to be gold or like a shade of really light brown. Probably honey colored eyes. And her lips are painted with this beautiful metallic purple. I love her lips. Out of all of them, she probably has my favorite makeup. I love this purple. It's beautiful. Now she is one that is looking to the side. I think only Jacy is the only one who's looking straight forward. So anyways, I'm sorry. I'm just so happy and distracted because she's just doing that to me. So I'm not gonna try taking this off. Oh, there's stars on it. That's cool. Nobody's ever showed that. Everybody's always just either taken it off or left it, but there are stars on the headband part of her, what do you call them? Headphones. And so there's stars right there, and these are like the big, oh, one right there. These are the big, like, DJ headphones, old school, noise canceling. And then underneath them, as you can see, these really pretty, these kind of cool design silver hoop earrings that have, I'm guessing these are like spikes or danglies. I don't know if it's, considering it's stiff and not, it doesn't look like there's any movement. I don't think it's tassels. Very cool. And before I forget, she got some dust. Ooh, she's got a little bit of dust from the factory or something on her. She has these two little blue points right in the inner corner of her eye, and then the blue star outlined in purple. And the headphones are attached down here to a cassette player. And I will have to pause and let the pupper out of the room. Be right back. Alright, sorry guys, I had to let the pooch out of the room. So anyways, moving on, she has a matching silver necklace to the earrings. It's the same silver color. I think we've seen this on some of the Barbies before. So it's a triangle shape, and it's like, I think it's made to look like a chain, and it has the double chain down here. So that's really cool. It matches nice. She has this, I think you'd call this a Letterman jacket? It's like a varsity jacket. It's really pretty hot pink and teal. I think you'd call that teal. Sorry, my colors are off. I'm just like the naming on my colors today. Her elbow does not want to bend. Because that is one of the things I'm so happy about. They're articulated. And for me personally, they're single joints. Nothing against the made to move and the double joints. They just, I don't know. To me, I'm not a big fan. I like the single joints. So she does bend at the elbow. It's a little stiff. And the wrist and the shoulder, along with the hip and the knees. So no ankle joints, which never bothered me. I'm not used to them. She's very reminiscent of the Monster High and Ever After High. And I'm sorry this is running a little bit long. So she has to see, oh, it's her initials. Okay, Cory Cruize. I hadn't seen too much of that up close in some of the other videos. A little star and a little musical note shaped like a heart. There's nothing on the back, but it's still really pretty. It would have been cool to have maybe something on there. I know some of the others have things on the back of their shirts. Let me get this. I'll swing this around this way. And I believe, yes, it is the sleeveless jumpsuit. So it's all one piece. Base color is black. It has green with, there's actually purple running through with the green. I believe it's supposed to look like the paper that you use to write sheet note music on. Or music on. Sheet notes, I think is what they call it. And then these pink flames overlaid on it. As far as I can tell, I believe, yes, it velcros in the back. And she has this chunky pink belt, which is really cool. It's all one solid color, but you can see the definition. I don't know if it's supposed to be one belt over top of another. I think it's one solid belt. I'm not quite sure. I don't really pay much attention to belts nowadays. It's pretty, though. And then last but not least are these really cool shoes that if you get them moved just right, they will balance. And it looks like they have the outline of flames on them. And this really pretty teal color that goes along with her headphones and her jacket. So these are really cool. They have these unusual holes in the bottom. I guess that's just something with the mold. So I'm really happy with her. I was so glad to find her. I've been trying to keep a checkout and look for them for like the last week or two. And, alright, hold still. I don't think, will this turn? Oh, they will turn. Okay, so that'll kind of turn a little bit. I don't know if it'll pop off, but I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to test that. So the little Walkman, if I can get this open without losing the, because there is a cassette player in there. I have seen other people open that, so hold on, there's a bug on this table. I'll be right back. Alright, I am so sorry for all the interruptions. I mean, we're not bug infested, but it's summertime. We walk a dog. Sometimes the little buggies get in, and it was crawling on the table, and I was not about to let that get all over the place. Or go somewhere where I couldn't find it, so sorry about that. I did manage to get this open before unpausing. So, there is a little tiny tape in there, which I'm thinking comes out. It's so cool because I was one of those people. I had a cassette player. Honestly, I still have a stereo that does place cassettes on it. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny. And it's so cool. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching and bearing with me. This ran a little bit longer than what I intended it to, but I'm super happy and excited. I have no idea when I will have Charlie up, but I do plan on reviewing her. I'm also keeping an eye out for Rallee. If you've seen Rallee in your neck of the woods, let me know. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and the subscription button if you haven't already. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to check out our other videos. We have other doll reviews, blind bags, toy unboxings and reviews. Mar has some Lego reviews, videos, and what am I thinking of? Sometimes we have some shopping hauls when our stores actually have stuff in them. So, thanks so much. Oh, she looks good. I will see you guys later. One last range of motion and view so you guys can see. She's stiff jointed, but that happens with any dog. You either get really stiff joints or really loose joints. Occasionally you get that nice in between. They bend, they move. Which way is her arm supposed to bend? Is that... Oh, no wonder it wasn't bending. It was the wrong way, I'm guessing. Their arms are not as defined as some of the others. So like where you can tell what's the top and what's the bottom. Still really pretty doll. Very happy with it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye!